Hi guys, Metal Maniac back again, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review on the album The Art of Partying by Municipal Waste. This album was originally released in 2007. This particular copy is a 2018 re-release. Let's get into it. So, the band members. Sorry, the credits are super tiny. Tony Forrest, I think it's Forrest. Landfill, Dave White, Ryan Waste. No, the credits are here, but they're super small, so it's really, and they're in the same font as the logo. Anyway, so the actual album. Okay, let's get to it now. The first track is not really a song. It's sort of a intro, sort of a instrumental intro that only lasts for less than a minute. Pretty good. Gets you in the mood for the album. Then track 2 is the first actual song on the album, and it's the title track, The Art of Partying. The song, The Art of Partying, is amazing. Like, everything is perfect about the song. The guitars, the bass, the drums, and the vocals. It's definitely a song that is fit to just put on if you have like a party at your house or whatever. You just put this song on, and then it's just you and everyone else just have an amazing time. But yeah, an amazing song. The next track is Headbanger Face Rip. Another great song. Even better than The Art of Partying. Track number 4 is Metal Shock. Even better than the ones before it. You'll see a theme here. I mean, you'll see a constant sort of theme here in just a second. Track number 5, ADD, aka Attention Deficit Destroyer. Even better than the ones before it. Track number 6, The Inbreeder. Even better than the songs before that one. Track number 7, Lunch Hall Food Brawl. Again, even better than the ones before it. Track number 8, Beer Pressure. The best song on the entire album and my favorite song. It's actually my second favorite song, but it is technically, I consider the best song of the entire album. And then track number 9, Chemically Altered, really good. Track number 10, Sadistic Magician, also really good. Track number 11, Open Your Mind, also really good. Track number 12, Radioactive Force, also good. Track number 13, Septic Detention, also really good. Track number 14, Rigorous Vengeance, also good. And then track number 15, the last track, Born to Party, is also really good. I don't really have much to say about the songs individually, but I do have quite a bit to say about the album as a whole. So that's kind of why I went through these pretty quickly. The album as a whole is really good. Probably best modern thrash album I've ever heard up to this point. Because I don't really like thrash metal that much, and a lot of it is, the majority of the thrash I don't like is the popular bands, the quote unquote trendy thrash bands. Like, I don't like Metallica. I don't like Megadeth. I don't like Anthrax to a point. There are a few albums here and there that I do sort of enjoy, and I absolutely love the very first album, Metal Thrashing Mad. I think that's an absolute masterpiece. So, I mean, overall, thrash is not really my thing, but once in a while, I'll find something that I really enjoy. And this is something like I up to this point, I hadn't found anything from the modern era, in terms of thrash metal that I like. But this is an amazing album. Something to take note here is something I actually mentioned. Is the fact that from songs from songs like I know, not counting the intro, but actual songs from songs 2 to 8, each song is great, but also each song is better than the one before it. But songs 10 to 15, even though they're good, they can't quite match up to the songs 2 to 8. Um, it's sort of a weird sort of flow of the album. Where in the beginning half, songs are great and they get better and better and better, but by the midpoint through the album, the songs sort of level off into a more even sort of flow, where everything is just as good as the one before it. Now, the instrumentation on this album is really good. The guitars sound... I mean, they don't sound typical. Like, the riffs are catchy, but not typical thrash, at least from what I've listened to. The drums are really good. The bass is sort of audible. And then the vocals are really good. Now with most thrash bands, one of the main things besides the lackluster, like, just instrumentation of most thrash albums and certain thrash bands, a lot of things I get turned off from are the vocals. They're, for the most part, they're just shouts, like, not even like death metal shouts or like anything like put any like skill into it, or not even just skill, but any effort, just like, just shouting to shout, Whereas bands like albums like this, like, even though it is kind of that in a way, the vocals do have a certain quality to them that a lot of thrash vocals in other bands don't have. Same thing with like Tom Araya and Slayer, and Neil Turbin on the first Anthrax album, and the guy, I can't remember his name, but the vocalist of Sodan. Those guys, and with the guy on here, they have certain elements to their vocals that distinguish them out of the genre of thrash metal that a lot of other thrash metal vocalists don't have, and just sound very generic. So yeah, I love the vocals on here. The overall production is great. It's not, even though it's a modern era metal album, it isn't overly produced like most, so that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Yeah, so overall, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I would have given it 10 out of 10 if the flow was a little bit more even towards the second half of the album, but even then, it's not that big of a deal. It just sort of first listen, it kind of caught me off guard, but when I listened to the album again and again, it didn't bother me. But yeah, a really awesome album. I'm really glad I discovered this band. And definitely gonna check out more of their stuff in the future. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.